Hi everybody, today we are going to work with the bow. So grab your bow, you can go ahead and tighten that up. Go ahead and grab your cello. Put a toilet paper tube on your cello. Okay, you're going to need that. And your metronome. And I have my metronome set to 69. Okay, so we've been holding the bow at the balance point. And today we're going to learn how to hold the bow at the frog. Okay, so what I did is I put stickers where my fingers are supposed to go. So let's start with the thumb. So the thumb does not actually go in this hole, and the thumb does not actually go on the frog. The thumb actually goes on the stick between the grip and the frog. See that little gap there? And I kind of put my thumb right in that gap. See where that sticker is? Okay. And my thumb is pointing this way, so don't put it underneath. Don't point it up towards the ceiling like a violinist or violist. Okay, you want your thumb pretty much pointing away from you. And you see the little bend in my thumb? Okay, first finger. So your first finger goes basically in the middle of the grip. Okay, a little bit closer to the frog than the center, right? This is probably the center. It's a little bit closer to the frog. So that's where my first finger goes. Okay, now this is my first knuckle, second knuckle. I'm going to put my second knuckle over the. Okay, so I got my second knuckle should line up with the grip. Okay, if your first knuckle lines up, right, that's way too high. Okay, third knuckle way too low. Second knuckle just right. Okay, middle finger. Okay, this little silver piece, that's called the ferrule. Say ferrule. Okay, your middle finger, see the sticker, goes right on top of that. Okay, and the tip of your finger kind of glues down to it. Okay, so don't let your fingers stick out like this. Okay, you want the fingers to be glued down. Okay, ring finger, third finger, that basically goes in the center of the frog. You might have a dot there. You just cover up that dot. Okay, and then my pinky goes over the stick and just kind of on the back side of the frog. Okay? It looks like this. So can you get your hand to look like my hand? Okay, now reach out. Do some push-ups. Some teeter-totters. Some back and forth. Okay, just getting those fingers to be flexible and relaxed. Now there's a couple ways you can approach the frog. Okay, the way we just did it is a little complicated. There's a couple easier ways. So first method is you can grab the balance point, like you've been doing for a long time, and you can just slide down. And I'm going to stop when my thumb gets to its assigned spot. Okay, so all I did was slide down, stop when my thumb gets there, and then kind of line up the other fingers. Okay, second method is hold your bow with your left hand. Okay, take your right hand. Okay, ignore your thumb. Just put your fingers in the right spots. Then without looking at the thumb, okay, can you add your thumb? And now I'm not going to go like this, right? Because this is a bad bow hold. I don't want my wrist to be bent like this. Okay, so with this method, you're going to find the thumb without looking. You got to find it by touch, find it by feel. Okay, do some windshield wipers, some push-ups, okay? Just any movement exercise to help get your fingers nice and flexible and soft, okay? Okay, so you can practice that a few times and then take your cello I'm going to put the bow in the tube. Okay, now you're, instead of at the balance point, you're at the frog. So the bow is a little bit longer. Okay, you can see how I'm trying to keep the bow straight, perpendicular to the strings. My wrist is relaxed, my elbow's relaxed, my shoulder's relaxed. Everything's working together as a team. My hair is facing slightly towards the bridge. So the hair is facing slightly down. My wrist is nice and flat. Fingers are curved. Okay. So just get used to this. Now, if you don't have long arms, you might get here. You know, if you get here and your elbow is completely straight, okay, don't go farther because that's just going to make your bow crooked. So only go as far as you can keep your bow in a straight line. Okay, then I'm going to turn my metronome on to 69. And I'm going to practice my half notes, quarter notes, and whole notes. Okay, so put the bow in there, set the fingers. Okay, I'm going to start out with the half notes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, then I'm going to try some quarter notes. Ready, go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Keeping the bow nice and straight, using the entire bow. Okay, then my long tones, my whole notes. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So don't play without the tube yet. And you got to get a lot of practice in the tube to get really good at this. Okay, so you're going to work on your bow hold, finger placement. Okay, then you can work with the tube without the metronome. Okay, I would sit in front of a mirror, or you can sit in front of a camera in selfie mode, like I'm doing when I'm making this video. I can see myself, so I'm able to make adjustments. Okay, then practice in the tube with the metronome, quarter notes, half notes, whole notes. Okay, so good luck with that. Have fun with it, and we'll see you again next week.